If you are free to play, then between each Brawl Talk, there are 2 updates. And there are also 2 Brawl Passes. So for both Brawl Passes, the free track, you get 25,000 coins and 6,000 power points. You also get 2 resource keys, 1 for each month. And if you spend those resource keys on power points, which I am going to argue is more beneficial, then you will get 4,000 power points total from those, because it's 2,000 power points each. Which brings us to how much you earn from guaranteed sources. This doesn't count your records. This doesn't count your daily wins. This doesn't count the star drops that are inside of the free track. This doesn't count Trophy Road. This doesn't count ranked. Those are all random amounts. We don't know how much we'll get from star drops. We will get some resources from star drops, but we won't know exactly how many we're going to get. So I'm not counting those. This is just what you get from the free track of the Brawl Pass. Now, here is what you will spend in that amount of time. 2 new brawlers will come out. And if you want to level them up to level 11, both of them, it'll cost you 15,000 coins and it'll cost you 7,000 power points. And if you want both of those brawlers to have a gadget, at least 1 star power, and 2 gears, that'll cost you 10,000 coins. If you want a hypercharge for each of them, that's another 10,000 coins, 5,000 each, which would make it 20,000 here. If you want all of the Buffies that drop, there are 6 brawlers, and there are going to be 3 Buffies for each brawler, which is 18 total. So it'll cost you 18,000 coins and 36,000 power points. For a total cost of just new brawlers and Buffies, a total cost of 53,000 coins and 43,000 power points. Which leaves you with an extra of negative 28,000 coins and negative 33,000 power points. So you are behind this much. If you had this much extra, you would end up with 0 at the end of the 2 months. But let's say you want to spend like $10 a month, right? You want to buy the Brawl Pass. Let's take a look at that. Well, the cost is going to be exactly the same, right? Cost will be exactly the same. Let's try to get it all on one page somehow. Let's shrink this down. There we go. Cost is exactly the same. Well, sorry, it's not exactly the same. We increased this, so let's put this back where it was. But the cost is exactly the same otherwise. But we're going to earn more. This free track, exactly the same. But now we're also getting the paid track of the Brawl Pass, which will have 19,000 power points for 2 months and 19,000 coins, 5,000 power points. We'll also get 2 more resource keys for another 4,000 power points. And at the end of all of this, if we don't get 2 hypercharges, we have 470 coins left. But we still have negative 24,000 power points. So if you pay $10 a month, you're going to have negative 24,000 power points at the end of everything that's released just in these 2 months. Let's say you want to spend a little bit more. Spend a little bit more to get the Plus Pass. Everything else exactly the same. Exactly the same. Sorry, I'm trying to make this fit all on one thing. If I could possibly do that. That would be like, oh shit, I don't want to do that one. That'd be like so fucking cool. Yeah, it fits. All right, bet. Again, this total exactly the same. This free track exactly the same. This pass exactly the same. But now we have a plus pass that's going to add 6,000 coins, 3,000 power points. And we're going to get 2 more keys for another 4,000 power points. And at the end of the day, we're still behind negative 17,000 power points. Because of how fucking expensive these Buffies are. Because of this 36,000 number, we're negative everywhere. And if we want both of the new hypercharges and we're going to spend coins for them, that's another 10,000 here, like we said before. And now you're looking at negatives on both. So if you're spending like whatever it is, $13 a month on the Brawl Pass Plus, $14, whatever it is, you still can't keep up. Which is to say, this doesn't work. And I am going to give Supercell the benefit of the doubt here and guess that they didn't quite understand how this was going to work. But I don't believe that your paying customers should still be behind. I don't think you're free to... I feel like if I was going to run a company, I would want the free-to-play player to be able to barely keep up if they grind the fuck out of everything. Like, if they just are on all the time and they grind the hell out of it, they should be able to keep up. They shouldn't be able to get very far ahead. Let's be real. They're free-to-play. But they should be able to barely keep up. Your paying customer, they should be able to get the fuck ahead, man. What are you doing? They shouldn't be falling behind every single month. That's crazy. That to me, that blows my mind and makes me opposed to this. I think overall I am more in favor than Buffies than your average Brawl Stars player. I actually think it'll be good for the game. I think the gadget change is massive for competitive play. I think they're broken right now. I think they need some balancing. But overall, I think they're massive. Yeah, I hear you, chat. But this right here, these numbers right here, that's not good. This makes me opposed to it all. I would probably be in favor if they had this fixed and if they could balance it more quickly than they probably will. If those two things happened, I would be in favor. But this is so blatant that it makes me... It makes me just second guess what Supercell thinks they're doing here. It really does.